submitted. We're going to start with Eric Alder. He says he's a lifelong Michigander living in Westland with his wife Tammy and son Greg. He writes poetry and prose, haiku, short stories, opinion pieces, or whatever nonsense pops into his head. He enjoys Big Beat coffee, music, photography, reading, travel, fishing, camping, cooking, baking, and barbecue. Quite a list. Wow. Well, let's give Eric a warm welcome.
The curse of starting with A, you gotta go first. What do they say? They save the best for last. What's the opposite of that? The worst goes first. Anyway, I brought my large copy so I can read. The first one's a haiku. Dappled round ripples, denoting unseen fish play, laughter on water. The second one's a little longer than that. It's called Ode to a Wrecking Ball. Some people decry letting old places die, cringing at the thought when bulldozers are brought to knock down the walls of decrepit dance halls. With their voices raised and eyes wet and glazed, they bemoan this great loss like it's Jesus on the cross. They simply cannot see that all stories are history. Sentiments for old shelves is us trying to save ourselves, trying not to be forgotten when our children plant new cotton. New buildings and new dreams replace those old dry-rotted beams. These vast empty shells where dust and ghosts dwell do no good for the living, and that's their misgiving. Heartfelt emotional pleas against hard financial realities. Stuck in once upon a time, aging starlet past her prime, once glorious and new, now forgotten like an old shoe. Better to remember May and forget November. Turn of the century wonder will soon be torn asunder as this Art Deco charm falls without much alarm. Architecture is divine when the taxes are not mine. Buildings aren't meant for the dead, but for those left in their stead, to use as long as they're needed, till the usefulness is exceeded. Then best that they be replaced, than just left there to go to waste. Thank you.
Good job, Blair.